You know, there's something truly remarkable about getting older, especially when you realize that age really is just a number. Have you ever met someone in their 80s or even 90s who moves with such ease, laughs with such joy, and lives with such vitality that you can't help but wonder, what's their secret? Well, here's something that might surprise you. If you're living to 75 or beyond without relying on a handful of daily medications, research suggests you have an excellent chance of making it to 100, and not just making it, but thriving. That's right. Your body is telling you something incredible. You're built to last. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but what about genetics? What about luck? Sure, those play a role, but here's the truth. So much of how we age comes down to the choices we make every single day. And the best part? It's never too late to start making those choices work in your favor. So today, let's talk about what it really takes to not just add years to your life, but life to your years. We'll go over some simple, practical habits that can help you stay strong, sharp, and full of energy. No fancy pills or complicated routines required. Let's start with the first big piece of the puzzle, movement. Now, I'm not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights, unless that's your thing. The kind of movement that truly matters as we age is the kind that keeps your joints flexible, your muscles strong, and your heart happy. Think about it. When was the last time you took a leisurely walk outside, just because it felt good? Or spent a few minutes stretching in the morning? Our bodies are designed to move, and the more we honor that, the better they serve us. Even something as simple as a daily 20-minute walk can work wonders. It keeps your circulation flowing, supports your balance, and even lifts your mood. And here's a little secret. Movement doesn't have to feel like a chore. Put on your favorite music, invite a friend along, or just enjoy the quiet rhythm of your own steps. The key is to keep it enjoyable, so it becomes a part of your life, not just another task on a list. Next up, what you put on your plate. Food isn't just fuel, it's information for your body. Every bite tells your cells how to behave, how to repair, and how to keep you feeling your best. And if you've made it to 75 or beyond without relying on medications to manage chronic issues, chances are you've already got some good instincts about what works for you. But here's something to consider. As we age, our bodies need a little extra care when it comes to nutrition. That doesn't mean restrictive diets or cutting out everything you love. It's about adding in the good stuff. Foods like leafy greens, colorful fruits, nuts, and lean proteins give your body the building blocks it needs to stay strong. And let's not forget about hydration. Sometimes, what feels like fatigue or even a headache is really just your body asking for more water. Now, I know changing eating habits can feel overwhelming, so here's my advice. Start small. Maybe it's adding an extra vegetable to your dinner or swapping out sugary snacks for a handful of almonds. Small changes add up, and your body will thank you for them. And finally, let's talk about something we don't always associate with longevity: joy. Yes, you heard that right. Joy, laughter, connection, and a sense of purpose aren't just nice to have. They're essential for a long, vibrant life. Think about the people you've known who've lived well into their 90s or even 100s. Chances are they had a spark, a hobby they loved, people they cared about, or a reason to get up in the morning. That's no coincidence. Studies show that people with strong social connections and a positive outlook tend to live longer, healthier lives. So what lights you up? Is it gardening? Spending time with grandchildren? Listening to music from your younger years? Whatever it is, make time for it. Not just occasionally, but regularly. Happiness isn't just a bonus. It's a key ingredient in the recipe for a long, fulfilling life. Now, we've covered a lot here: movement, nourishment, and joy, but there's still more to explore. In the next part, we'll dive into some other powerful habits that can help you keep thriving well into your 80s, 90s, and beyond. Because here's the truth. Aging isn't about slowing down. It's about living fully every single day. And you've got so many great days ahead. So, tell me, what's one small change you're excited to try after hearing this? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if this resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips on living your best life at any age. Isn't it amazing how simple, everyday choices can shape the way we feel, not just today, but for years to come? If you're someone who's made it to 75 or beyond without relying on medications to get through the day, you're already doing something right. And the good news? Those small, consistent habits you've built, whether you realize it or not, are like little love notes to your future self. Now, in the last part, we talked about movement, nourishment, and joy, 3 powerful pillars for a long, vibrant life. But there's more to the story. Today, let's explore a few more key habits that can help you keep feeling strong, sharp, and full of energy as the years go by. First, let's talk about sleep. Real, restorative sleep. I know, sleep isn't always easy as we get older. Maybe you find yourself waking up more often during the night, or feeling like you don't need as much sleep as you used to. But here's the thing. Sleep isn't just about resting your body. It's when your brain cleans house, your cells repair themselves, and your immune system gets stronger. In fact, research shows that people who consistently get good sleep tend to live longer and better. So, how can you improve your sleep? Start with the basics: a dark, cool room, a regular bedtime routine, and avoiding screens for at least an hour before bed. And if you're someone who naps during the day, no shame in that. Try to keep it short, 20 to 30 minutes, so it doesn't interfere with your nighttime rest. Think of sleep as your body's nightly tune-up. It's not just about quantity, but quality. Next up, keeping your mind sharp. You've probably heard the saying, use it or lose it. And when it comes to your brain, that couldn't be more true. But here's the best part. Keeping your mind active doesn't mean you have to do crossword puzzles all day, unless you love them. It's about staying curious, learning new things, and challenging yourself in small, enjoyable ways. Maybe it's picking up a new hobby, like painting or gardening. Maybe it's reading books that make you think, or even having lively conversations with friends about topics that excite you. Even something as simple as taking a different route on your daily walk can give your brain a little workout. The key is to keep engaging with the world around you, because a stimulated mind is a resilient mind. And now, let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention: stress. Now, I'm not talking about the occasional stressful day. That's just part of life. I'm talking about chronic stress, the kind that lingers and weighs you down over time. Because here's the truth. Stress doesn't just make you feel tired or frazzled. It can actually speed up aging at the cellular level. But here's the good news. You don't have to eliminate stress completely. That's impossible. Instead, it's about how you manage it. Simple practices like deep breathing, spending time in nature, or even just sitting quietly for a few minutes can make a world of difference. And one of the most powerful stress busters? Gratitude. Taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're thankful for, whether it's a beautiful sunrise, a good meal, or a phone call with a loved one, can shift your entire outlook. Now, I know some of these habits might feel overwhelming at first glance, but remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Start with one small change and let it grow from there. Maybe today, you'll focus on getting to bed a little earlier. Or perhaps you'll try a new recipe that's as delicious as it is nutritious. The beauty of these habits is that they build on each other, creating a life that's not just longer, but richer, too. In the next part, we'll wrap things up with a few more essential habits, including one that might surprise you. And I'll share some final thoughts on how to make all of this feel effortless, not like another chore on your list. Because living to 100 isn't about following strict rules. It's about creating a life you love, one day at a time. So tell me, what's one thing you do to relax and unwind? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your tips. And if you're enjoying this series, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the next part.